So to give you to model and give you a demonstration of the whole class application. So after reinforcing that mnemonic fat boys, we will then look into firstly our coordinating conjunction chart. So here we will again look at the key vocabulary term coordinating conjunction and again at its definition. And then we are going to take a closer look at the fanboys that we learned from the story. So as you mentioned, if stands for, and if or for is used like because. So for presents reason. We'll then look at the second coordinating conjunction in the fanboys being and. And here we see that and's functionality is used to show addition, and it also presents ideas that are similar. Then we take a closer look at the third coordinating conjunction in the fanboys nor, and we can see that nor presents a negative idea with another negative idea. And then we move to the fourth coordinating conjunction in the fanboys but, and here we see that but presents ideas that are opposite. We'll then look into the fifth coordinating conjunctions in the fanboys being or, and or here shows an option or a choice. We look at the sixth coordinating conjunction in fanboys yet, and yet presents an outcome or contrast. And then finally, we look at the seventh coordinating conjunction in the fanboys is or so, and so represents a purpose or it shows us result or a consequence. So after learning about the key vocabulary term, its definition, the different types or examples of coordinating conjunctions found in the fanboys, as well as their functionality, we will then be able to move into our class activity. So the activity will then entail us to change the following sentences using the given coordinating conjunctions. So here we see that we have so and but. So to model and give you a demonstration of how I will then ask the learners to do this particular activity, I'll first model read the questions. I like bananas. I don't like apples. I then tell the learners what about the sentence that I can tell them that I find interesting. So here we have two sentences, or we have two sentences. These two sentences, they show opposite ideas, because the first idea says I like bananas. The second idea, however, says I don't like apples. So because I've already established that these two sentences or two ideas are opposite, I will then look at my two given coordinating conjunctions and then look at the functionalities on our coordinating conjunction chart. So we look at the first given coordinating conjunction. We see its functionality. Here we see that so represents a purpose or shows us result or consequence. I weighed to my pair of questions and I can see that so will not make sense in this equation. Excuse me. I then look at our second coordinating conjunction but. We then look at our coordinating conjunction chart and then we look at but and its functionality. So here we see that but presents ideas that are opposite. As we've established earlier that these two sentences are opposite. So the correct conjunction used here is but. How do we then change this pair of sentence into one long and interesting sentence? I like bananas. But I don't like apples. After modeling this example with the learners, I will give them another example. After modeling that example, I will then give 5 more examples for the class to do on their own. I will write these examples on the board. For example, the bus has stopped. The children got off. I will then ask the learners to write these examples, their given coordinating conjunction, as well as their answers on their chalkboard or on their whiteboard. After getting their answer, they will put up their hand. They will then give me their answer. They will give me a reason why they selected that coordinating conjunction. And from there, myself and the class will then tell if the learner is correct or incorrect. If the learner is correct, we will then move on to another set of examples. However, if the learner gets his answer incorrect, we will then ask another learner to give him the correct answer, and then we will rectify that answer by using the chart as to why that was the correct and given coordinating conjunction.